A lot of people see, whenever we do high-profile cases, people say, oh, you're just, because they're so famous, it's easy, or they're so rich, it's easy. We also represented one of the richest men in Bolivia, the situation between Venezuela and Bolivia, the whole block of countries. We represent a lot of people from that part of the world. So it's really fun and exciting, because when I was representing one of them, we actually we heard the planes up there in the compound, because they all live in compounds, and I need to get my client out of the country, and the planes were up there trying to arrest him, and I hear it, and it's really scary, and I couldn't be with my client because I'm not there, and I couldn't get into that soil, the foreign land. So these are all my cases that I really enjoyed, that it comes back and we have fun. Now we can talk about it, have fun with it. At that time it is scary. Or we have clients who got deported on the plane already, and we have to stop the plane to get him out, because once the plane leaves ground, you lose jurisdiction. We recently have a client from more communist bloc country that by the time his plane landed into American soil in JFK, 3 officers from their country's DC office, embassy, came to pick him up. And he didn't have the American cell yet, because he just landed from his country on land. He was picked up by them, and luckily he had the smarts to pull the sleeve of the lady who works their air hostess. And the lady was smart enough to call the pilot, and the pilot came out and said, what's the problem? So American immigration stopped him from being picked up by his own country national. By then, the plane landed, and he was picked up and stopped in immigration jail. I had to fly to his jail and visit him and talk to his country embassy people, who drove hours and they were exhausted. It was midnight. And the American embassy people, to make sure he doesn't get deported or excluded. And so those are fun cases. It's scary at that time, because easily he could have been excluded from our soil and back to his home country. He'll probably be executed by now. So that case we won, and it was really something. It was fun. Yes, it's great. It's challenging.